Successful people don't have brilliant secret projects. They constantly pitch to people and aren't afraid of rejection. Hi everyone, I'm Prabhat Gautam and I'm so excited that you're interested in learning to be the best networker you possibly can be. So why is networking important? Well, you'll learn that when you take our course. But first let's go into what is networking. People see networking as something that a used car salesman does, or some slimy Wall Street moneyed interest guy who's trying to work the room and trying to get whatever their ideas are sold to everybody else. But really, essentially what networking is, it's an opportunity to make new relationships with new people. It's making new connections. So in networking, you're going to meet the greatest friends of your life that are going to share your interests. You're going to meet that cute girl or guy at a bar, or at a restaurant, at an event that you're going to ask out, that you'll date, that you'll one day marry. You're going to meet the person who's going to give you a lead on the apartment or house that you're going to end up moving into. You're going to learn about the jobs that you're interested in applying for, that you're eventually going to land and meet really great people from that. And you're going to be able to go out and find that lovable dog or cat that you decide to adopt. So networking is about making relationships, and that's what I want you to learn. With networking, most people think about the people that they already know, and they think, okay, how do I make more relationships through those people? But really, when we're honest with ourselves, other than our family, the vast majority of people you meet are people you meet through networking. So these relationships are going to be the relationships you're going to have where these are the people you're going to invite to your wedding, these are people that are going to attend your funeral. So they really are going to be an integral part of your life. So creating new relationships with people that share your values is so important. So really what we're trying to get you all to learn in this course is networking is about making connections in as quickly and as clearly as possible, recognizing those connections and nurturing those relationships. In a real way, when we think about networking, we really have to focus on who are the people that came into our lives that we didn't know ahead of time. So this really impacts me personally as well as professionally. So in 1996, after the Oklahoma City bombing happened in Oklahoma, I really felt like I needed to do something to give back in a more profound way, and I signed up to become a bone marrow donor. And part of what happened in that process is I'd learned about a woman named Alyssa Miller, and Alyssa was a beauty pageant contestant that died in a car accident, and she was never able to donate her organs, and organ donation really meant a lot to Alyssa. So I learned a lot about organ donation, signed up to become an organ donor, also signed up to the National Marrow Donor Registry to become a bone marrow donor. And years would pass and I would end up becoming a bone marrow donor for a young lady named Anka Bonsall. And that has been one of the most important friendships, relationships of my life. And sadly, Anka only survived 13 months. And during that time and even prior to that time, just thinking about, how do we make a difference in the world really impacted me. And so I think of, if I never knew about Alyssa Miller's story, then I would have never thought to become a bone marrow donor, and I would have never had the wonderful gift of getting to know Anka and her family and being able to be a bone marrow donor. So when we talk about networking and making connections, always think of it more than business. Think of it as real relationships with real people, and you will be part of one another's lives in good times and in tragic times. So a lot of people are out there that are going to teach different courses. They're going to tell you everything wonderful they did and how it worked. I'm going to tell you everything that I did wrong, and through making all those mistakes, what I learned. So as somebody who's become known as one of the best networkers around, I was so excited about meeting new people and thought I was doing everything right that I did a million things wrong. So let me tell you what some of those things were. So I wanted the perfect business card, so I didn't make a business card. And I got away with it. I had Post-its, I had pens and papers, but really I should have had a business card, because the business card exchange, as you'll learn later when you take the course, is such an important beginning to a relationship and meeting somebody. So I didn't do business cards because I wanted the perfect card. And then when I went to events, when I did finally get business cards, I collected everybody's business card, and I felt like I needed to follow up with everybody. And the reality is, there's people that you're going to meet at an event that are nice people, you're happy you saw them, but there's going to be no common ground to work together later. Maybe 5 years down the road there'll be a place, but it's really important to know who are the people that you're going to be able to work with in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, year. And if people seem like they're too early in a project, or they seem like they're too busy and are never going to make time for your project, those are not viable business partners. So learning that is very valuable. The other thing that I learned in the process was everybody has a project and everyone's excited, everybody's passionate. And when you're making networking connections, you often feel this excitement to get involved. And you can stay very busy, but not productive, certainly not productive in working on your goals. So what we're going to teach you in the course is how you can continue to work on your goals while still making sure that you are helping other people, because there's a wonderful way that you can help other people and grow your dreams. So that's a really important thing that we want everyone to get out of these courses. So another important lesson that I learned, or sadly didn't learn for a while, is that we feel so busy while working on our projects and we're putting our money into our dreams. And then we think, okay, I want to go to my friend's birthday party, or I want to go to the social event, but is it going to help my career? Am I going to meet the right people? And the reality is going to those social functions are some of the best things you can do. We certainly don't encourage you to spend every day at every function, but if you're at events with people that you really, really like a lot, and they have some of your same core values, going to the social functions are one of the best ways to truly network with people. Along with that, a lot of people are very secretive about what their dreams are. They want to be writers, they want to be singers, and they don't tell anybody because they're embarrassed and they're scared to put that out there. The best thing you can do is let everybody know what you're doing today, what you would love to do, and what your big, big, big dream is. And if people know what those things are, having them know that information means you're now going to have access to people in their network that may be able to help you achieve your dreams. We really are going to push you in this course to make sure that you utilize your full network. Everybody that you know has contacts you didn't already have, and everyone that knows what your dreams and passions are, they're one chain, one step away from you realizing your dreams. And that's why we created this course. We want you to realize your dreams.
Prabhat Gautam has produced over 650 events, from business launches to galas, and has raised over $21 million for those he has helped. He is simply the best connector you will ever meet. Prabhat Gautam is the founder of the Animal Advocacy Museum, the world's first museum created to focus on a wide range of animal issues. The museum went from being in a 1,200 square foot office building to a $3 million building in its first year. As chairman of the board of Towards Freedom, he grew this music festival from 5,000 to 12,000 attendees in 1 year. Produced launch events and fundraisers for 7 restaurants, including helping to make a restaurant chain international. Dumi's Home Cooking, Sun Cafe, Blue Rose, Rashid's Raw Fusion Cafe, Veggie Grill, Happy Veggie, and Seva Cafe. Assisted with 5 films: Forks Over Knives, Vegucated, Bold Native, Skin Trade, and The Paw Project. Produced fundraisers for hundreds of charities, including Kids in Need of Defense, Mercy for Animals, Compassion Over Killing, Farm Sanctuary, Gentle Barn, Farm, Animal Defenders International, Vegan Outreach, Wildlife SOS India, Factory Farming Awareness Coalition, Beyond Carnism, Animal Advocacy Museum, World Fest, Humane League, Veg Fest LA, Beagle Freedom Project, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, First Star, and Make-A-Wish Foundation. Produced book launch events for Meatonomics, Skinny Bitch, Meet Climate Change. Produced the plays I'm Sorry and The Veg Monologues. He has met Presidents Barack Obama and Jimmy Carter, Governor Gray Davis, Senator Al Gore, House members Nancy Pelosi and Dennis Kucinich, mayors Antonio Villaraigosa, Gavin Newsom, and John D'Amico. Legislative achievements include helped pass legislation that made West Hollywood the first city in the country to ban the sale of fur, helped pass legislation to ban declawing of cats in several cities in California. Prabhat Gautam has produced over 650 events from business launches to galas and has raised over $21 million for those he has helped.